Every year, over 5 million tons of chocolate are consumed worldwide. That's more than 1 kilogram per person on the planet. It's one of humanity's most beloved treats, enjoyed by billions every single day. But have you ever wondered how this delicious bar goes from a tropical pod to the perfect, glossy tablet in your hand? Today, we're taking you behind the scenes on a mesmerizing journey inside a modern chocolate factory to reveal the step-by-step process, from harvest to that satisfying snap. Welcome to the fascinating world of chocolate production. Our journey begins far from the factory floor, deep in the tropical plantations where the cacao tree thrives. These trees, native to regions like West Africa, South America, and Southeast Asia, produce large, colorful pods that grow directly from the trunk and branches. The harvest is a labor-intensive process, done entirely by hand to avoid damaging the delicate trees. Skilled workers carefully select only the ripest pods, those turning vibrant yellow, red, or orange, and use machetes to cut them free without harming future growth. Once harvested, the pods are gathered and split open on site. Inside each pod lies a sweet, white pulp surrounding 20 to 50 cocoa beans. Workers expertly crack the pods and scoop out the beans, still coated in this sticky mucilage. At this stage, these raw beans bear no resemblance to chocolate. They are bitter and astringent. Yet this humble beginning is the essential first step in creating the world's most beloved treat. The freshly extracted cocoa beans undergo a vital natural process, fermentation. The beans, still coated in their sweet white pulp, are heaped into large piles or placed in wooden boxes. They are then covered with banana leaves or burlap to trap heat and moisture. Over the next 5 to 7 days, natural yeasts and bacteria in the pulp trigger fermentation. Temperatures rise to around 50 degrees Celsius, breaking down sugars and developing the precursor flavors essential for chocolate. Workers carefully turn the piles daily to ensure even fermentation and prevent overheating.
Bring that sack over here, this pile is done. All right, I'm coming.
This crucial step reduces bitterness and lays the foundation for the rich, complex taste we crave in fine chocolate. After their long journey from the tropical plantations, the fermented and dried cocoa beans finally arrive at the chocolate factory. They are delivered in large burlap sacks, often weighing 60 to 100 kilograms each, stacked high on trucks or pallets. Workers unload the sacks and transport them into the facility, where the industrial transformation truly begins. The first critical step is cleaning and sorting. The beans are poured onto conveyor belts or into hoppers, where powerful air blowers and sieves remove dust, twigs, small stones, and other foreign matter. Magnets and metal detectors scan for any metallic impurities, while optical sorters identify and eject defective or discolored beans. Skilled operators oversee the process, ensuring only the highest quality beans proceed. This meticulous cleaning is essential. Even a single impurity could damage expensive machinery downstream or compromise the final chocolate's purity. With the beans now clean and uniform, they are ready for the next transformative stage. With the cocoa beans now thoroughly cleaned, the next crucial stage is roasting. This process transforms the raw beans, unlocking the deep, complex flavors that we associate with chocolate. The clean beans are loaded into large industrial roasters, massive rotating drums or continuous belt systems capable of handling tons at a time. Here, they are heated to temperatures between 120 and 150 degrees Celsius for 20 to 40 minutes, depending on the desired flavor profile. As the beans tumble and heat evenly, moisture evaporates and chemical reactions begin. The Maillard reaction develops rich, nutty aromas while reducing bitterness and acidity. Bacteria and any remaining contaminants are eliminated, ensuring food safety. Workers in protective uniforms carefully monitor temperature, time, and airflow through control panels, making precise adjustments. That irresistible chocolate scent begins to fill the factory, a preview of the delight to come. Once roasted, the beans emerge darker, more fragrant, and slightly cracked, ready for the following steps in their journey to becoming chocolate. Following roasting, the cocoa beans move to one of the most transformative stages, breaking and grinding. The roasted beans, now brittle and fragrant, are first passed through powerful cracking machines that gently break them into smaller fragments known as cocoa nibs. Shells are then separated from the valuable nibs using air currents in a process called winnowing. Light husks are blown away, leaving only the pure nibs behind. These nibs, containing around 50% cocoa butter, are then fed into heavy-duty grinders or mills. Under intense friction and heat generated by the grinding process itself, the nibs begin to melt. The solid particles are reduced to a smooth, thick paste as the natural cocoa butter liquefies. This resulting dark flowing substance is called cocoa liquor, also known as cocoa mass. Despite its name, it contains no alcohol. It is pure unsweetened chocolate in liquid form. This cocoa liquor forms the foundational base for all types of chocolate, whether dark, milk, or white. From here, it can be pressed to separate cocoa butter and powder, or further refined with additional ingredients. Now that we have the pure cocoa liquor, the true art of chocolate making begins with mixing and blending. This stage is where the chocolate's personality is defined, its sweetness, richness, and type. The cocoa liquor is transferred to large mixers or conches, where precise amounts of additional ingredients are carefully added. First, sugar is incorporated to balance the natural bitterness of the cocoa. Extra cocoa butter is often added to enhance smoothness and melt-in-the-mouth texture. For milk chocolate, powdered or condensed milk is introduced, transforming the dark mixture into a lighter, creamier one. The exact proportions are a closely guarded secret for each brand. High percentages of cocoa for intense dark chocolate, or more sugar and milk for sweeter varieties. Workers in blue uniforms oversee the process, weighing and adding ingredients from overhead hoppers or automated systems. The mixture is blended thoroughly, ensuring even distribution and a consistent flavor profile. This blending step is critical. It sets the foundation for the final taste, texture, and quality that consumers will enjoy. Perhaps the most magical step in chocolate production is conching, a patient, transformative process that elevates the mixture from rough paste to luxurious silk. The blended chocolate mass is transferred into specialized machines called conches, named after their original shell-like shape. These large vessels, equipped with heavy rollers or paddles, continuously knead and aerate the chocolate for hours, sometimes up to 72 hours or more. As the mixture is gently heated and agitated, unwanted volatile acids evaporate, reducing bitterness and astringency. Friction and airflow develop hundreds of complex flavor compounds, while the texture becomes incredibly smooth and velvety as particles are refined to microscopic size. Workers in blue uniforms monitor the conches closely, adjusting temperature and duration to achieve the perfect profile for each batch. This prolonged treatment is what gives premium chocolate its signature melt-in-the-mouth quality and deep, rounded taste. Emerging from the conche, the chocolate is now refined, aromatic, and ready for the final stages of perfection. One of the most precise and crucial steps in chocolate making is tempering, a carefully controlled heating and cooling process that gives chocolate its signature qualities. After conching, the smooth chocolate is transferred to tempering machines. Here, it is first gently heated to around 45 to 50 degrees Celsius to melt all the cocoa butter crystals completely. Then, in a controlled manner, the temperature is lowered to about 27-29 degrees Celsius, encouraging the formation of stable crystal structures. Finally, it is slightly reheated to 31 to 32 degrees Celsius for dark chocolate, or slightly lower for milk chocolate, leaving only the most desirable crystal form intact. This precise temperature dance ensures the cocoa butter crystallizes in the perfect beta form. The result? A glossy, shiny surface, a satisfying snap when broken, smooth melting on the tongue, and excellent shelf life without blooming or discoloration. Workers in blue uniforms closely monitor digital temperature controls and test samples, making micro-adjustments to guarantee consistency across every batch. Proper tempering is what separates professional chocolate from homemade, turning a good product into an exceptional one. With the chocolate now perfectly tempered, it is time for molding, the step that gives the bars their familiar shape. The liquid chocolate, warm and glossy, is pumped from holding tanks into precise depositing machines. These automated systems accurately portion and pour the chocolate into rows of polished metal or plastic molds, each shaped to create the classic rectangular tablet with its distinctive segments. As the molds fill, vibrating tables gently shake them to release trapped air bubbles and ensure the chocolate settles evenly into every detail, preventing voids or imperfections. Then they supervise the filling lines, inspecting molds and adjusting flow rates to maintain perfect weight and appearance in every bar. The filled molds then move smoothly along conveyor belts toward the cooling stage. This meticulous molding process guarantees that each chocolate bar will have a smooth surface, sharp edges, and the satisfying break we all know. Once the molds are perfectly filled and debubbled, the chocolate must solidify quickly and evenly. This is achieved in the cooling tunnel. The filled molds travel along a conveyor belt into a long, enclosed cooling tunnel, where precisely controlled cold air circulates at temperatures between 10 and 15 degrees Celsius. Over the course of 20 to 30 minutes, the liquid chocolate gradually hardens from the outside in, locking in the stable crystal structure created during tempering. This rapid yet gentle cooling prevents unwanted crystallization, preserves the glossy finish, and ensures the characteristic snap of high-quality chocolate. Workers in blue uniforms monitor the tunnel's control systems from outside, checking temperature, airflow, and conveyor speed to maintain ideal conditions throughout the process. As the molds emerge from the far end of the tunnel, the once liquid chocolate has transformed into firm, shiny bars ready for the final steps. The chocolate bars have now fully hardened, and the final stages of production bring them closer to the consumer. First comes demolding. The cooled molds reach an automated station where they are gently inverted or flexed. The perfectly tempered bars release effortlessly, falling onto a conveyor belt with their glossy surfaces and sharp edges intact. Robotic arms or mechanical pushers ensure smooth separation, while any imperfect bars are automatically detected and removed. They perform visual inspections along the line, checking for shine, snap, and uniformity before approving the batch. The approved bars then move swiftly to the packaging area. High-speed wrapping machines envelop each bar in a thin layer of aluminum foil for protection against light and moisture. This is followed by an outer paper or cardboard sleeve, often printed with the brand's design. Flow wrapping or folding machines seal everything airtight, preserving freshness and extending shelf life. Finally, the individually wrapped bars are grouped into multi-packs, boxed, and prepared for distribution. This automated yet carefully supervised packaging ensures that every chocolate bar arrives in perfect condition, ready to deliver its rich flavor to chocolate lovers around the world. And there you have it. From humble cocoa pod to perfect chocolate bar. Every step ensures the flavor, shine, and snap we love. Next time you enjoy a piece, remember the incredible journey behind it. Subscribe for more fascinating factory processes.